Why is there a summary at the beginning and end of a chapter or lesson? If your shopping list is in alphabetical order, why do you remember apples, bananas, mushrooms, xylophone wax, yogurt, and zebra steaks? The recency effect can be described as you remembering best the items that come at the end of the list. So in the example above, you remember a few things from the beginning, apples and bananas, some stuff in the middle, mushrooms, and a lot of stuff at the end, xylophone wax, yogurt, and zebra steaks. This is related to the primacy effect, which states you remember some things at the beginning of a list because it occurred first. Memorizing a list of words is like running a marathon. There is the beginning, a very long middle that blurs together, and now it is the end. The primacy effect is the beginning. You remember it because that is where you started. The recency effect is the finish. You remember the end the best. A psychologist named Herbert Ebbinghaus noticed this and began to study the phenomenon of how crummy human memory is. His research had him trying to memorize nonsense syllables, called consonant-vowel consonants, or CVCs. They are exactly what they say they are, a consonant, vowel, consonant, such as C-U-W, W-U-G, C-A-H, and so on. His research looked like this. Have a list created by a coworker of CVCs. Have another coworker check the list. Only nonsense syllables should be on it. Real words like rug and cut are easier to remember. Provide Ebbinghaus the list of syllables. Memorize. Remove list of words. Attempt to recreate the list from memory. Ebbinghaus would then compare the words remembered to the words on the list. He found he remembered several words from the beginning, a few in the middle, and more at the end. It looked like this. This funny U-shaped curve was named the serial position curve. It is called this because the serial position of the word on the list influences if it will be remembered. Studies show that the serial position curve works over several periods of time. While Ebbinghaus and other psychologists were looking at word lists memorized and rewritten in a day, the recency effect has also been studied over several days and even over weeks. Student A and Student B have the same classes: biology, organic chemistry, political science, PE, and psychology. Both students have difficulty with biology and organic chemistry. Student A studies every night, but in a haphazard style. Some nights, Student A studies organic chemistry and biology and becomes confused. Other nights, she studies all five and burns her brain out. Student B decides to use the serial position curve. Monday night, Student B studies biology. Tuesday is PE. Wednesday is political science. Thursday is psychology. And Friday is organic chemistry. Student B in this example uses the primacy and recency effect to better remember the subjects she struggles with. Student B in this example will routinely get 10 to 15% higher grades because she structured her studying to work with her brain. This summary is to reinforce everything with the recency effect. Ebbinghaus formed that the end of lists composed of nonsense syllables are best remembered, with nonsense syllables at the beginning remembered second best. This discovery led to the development of the serial position curve, which states that the serial position of a word in a list influences how likely it is to be remembered. Those words at the end are most likely to be remembered due to the recency effect, and those words at the beginning are also likely to be remembered because of the primacy effect.